Hello, welcome back to the channel. It looks kind of like another day, another beer, which is pretty much all we can do right now until Stitch and I move into the next apartment because we'll have to do a change of mailing address and also put in some orders for things that we need. Yes, I have this shirt on and I have the Jolly Roger leggings. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Someone pulled up in front of the apartment for somebody else and jumped out of their van and then got back in, and Stitch got startled, and that kind of distracted me. Okay, the beer today is, stay back, they can't see through you, you've gotten huge, is Lucky Buddha, and it's hard to see. Maybe we should just go with just the lights right here because then it's darker in the back. You can see what's in the background, but you can't see the kitchen as much. So I should probably just do that in this apartment going forward because we'll be doing videos here until we move. So there will be all of the beer reviews that I've got from this month's festival haul. And then there will be fewer in July because while I have everything basically packed and ready to go, it'll be in flux. We'll be moving things to the new apartment, hopefully sometime between the beginning of next month and the end of next month, which is when we have to be out. Okay, to give you a better picture of what this guy looks like from the box, you can see him a little bit better there. It says, from Lucky Drink Company Productions, the original edition, Lucky Buddha Enlightened Beer, sure hit super special, Lucky #1 luck. And it's imported by Polaris Beverages, Spring Valley, California. And as you saw in there, it said, good luck, bad luck, your choice. You are holding the right beer if you want. And then the symbols here, I'm going to save that, put it up in the new place. We have, I think it's the same on the side. Okay. Okay. Let's see, it's different. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Luck, happiness, longevity. No. Good fortune and longevity. Okay. Let's see. I was trying to read it backwards because it's different. It's reverse. It's the reverse on my side. So left to right, it's luck, happiness, good fortune, longevity. But if you're reading it right to left, it would be the other way. I know, that was confusing. I'm sorry, I kind of messed that up. This is a beer I used to get quite often in New Mexico, which makes sense because it's distributed by a California company. Now I'm going to have to let that sit out and dry because it got wet now. I had it in a box as packing to hold things in place to keep things from shifting. Anyway, yes, it's distributed by California, so it makes sense, I guess, that New Mexico would be an easier place to get it. And yes, I am doing a in-between hairstyle on my hair. I'm going to let it grow for a while, give it a rest, and then I will come up with something new, which I haven't done in literally years, or go back to the same mohawk, which has basically almost become a staple on this channel once I finally settled on a hairstyle I liked. And we have done imported beers on here before. And none of those I have anymore in the way of containers. I liked those Japanese ones that we tried that I got at World Market. There is still a World Market, but I have to go to another town to get to it. And as I've said before, Cab fare would be $2.50 a mile. So we're talking might be close to $100. Round trip, possibly, worst case. So yeah, it would be cheaper if I had a car, as far as driving around and going places like we used to. But then we would have car insurance, which is going to be more expensive than it was when I first took possession of my mother's car, my late mother's car. So it's always a trade-off. But as I've said before, I'm hoping possibly once I fully retire, assuming I can still do that, um, seeing if I can order from Total Wine. Oh, they might not deliver alcohol. I might just have to go get it. We'll figure something out. Maybe I can find someone to take me that's not a cab. Anyway, I digress. We still have the videos for those beers if you want to see them. They're further down in the library, I guess you would call it. But watch out for Bastion Nevada. Just kidding. There are no physical books. You have nothing to worry about. It's a lovely, back to the beer. It's a lovely shade of gold. You can smell the hops. Maybe a little bit of malt. And it's just looking blissful. I'm not sure if you consider this it doesn't say it's an ale. It doesn't say it's a Pilsner. If I had my book of beers around the world, I could look it up and read to you what type of beer it's supposed to taste like. But to me, it reminds me of American style beers like Miller, Budweiser. It's a similar taste to those. It's not bad. It's pleasant. It's not heavy. And I do need to see if I can find the ABV on this. Oh, it's very sessionable. This is 4.8% ABV. It's highly sessionable. So you could kick back a bunch of these with your friends. In fact, low ABV like this, it won't sneak up on you necessarily, but there is the thing you may drink too many, just because they go down so well. It's not a complex beer. It's a nice simple beer. Like I said, it reminds me of an American beer. And I've had Miller, actually Budweiser, Miller. I think I've had Miller and Budweiser, yes, but I think I prefer Budweiser. It's on par with those. Let's just put it that way. It's on par flavor wise with that, or maybe even Corona. They're all a similar profile. Maybe even Sing Tao. Sing Tao might be in there as well. It's a similar flavor. Now that I can get it in Wisconsin, I'm definitely getting it again. It's not terribly expensive. It's very low ABV. Wonderful for a summer day. You can kick back, even if you're just by yourself. You could spread it out through the course of this. Could be a good all day beer. Yeah, seriously, it's a low ABV. If you're working around doing some yard work or grilling or whatever, whatever you're doing on summer on a day off, it's a perfect beer for that. Or just kicking back and relaxing, doing nothing. It's like I said, it's low enough. It's sessionable. You could knock back a few of these if you and your monsters are, like I said, having a cookout or just hanging out and chilling, and you want a nice beer. Good. I wanted to say good and nice at the same time. You want a nice beer. It's pleasant. It's not terribly heavy. Um, yeah, you could seriously drink these all day and not get wasted. Unless you'd have to drink a lot of these to get wasted, seriously, is what I'm basically trying to say. It's an enjoyable beer. Um, I've talked too much. I've talked around in circles. No new news on the apartment. And by the time you see this, I will be in the apartment with Madam Stitch and should have cat number two on the way. As long as I'm not being hoodwinked. I was told that I would get more videos and pictures, but that has not happened yet. But then again, I thought this one was a scam as well, and she turned out to not be, so excuse me. Anything's possible. Hopefully, something good. Excuse me. I had tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. Having a bit of indigestion. And Miss Stitch is saying it's nap time. Or not? Ow! She's doing the funny thing the cats do where she was laying with her head back on the counter and looking at me upside down, kind of. She's hilarious. Anyway, once again, back to this Lucky Buddha Enlightened beer. They do have it at Festival if you're in Wisconsin and any other part of the country. You should be able to get it. I don't remember where I got it. Hang that up. I'm not sure where I got it at. Where I bought it, not where I got it at. That's lousy grammar. Can't remember where I bought it, but most likely, I'm thinking Kroger. I'm thinking Albertsons. Those are the two grocery stores I would go to in Albuquerque, Kroger and Albertsons. I'm pretty sure also Total would have it because they have a huge, ginormous selection. Um, Trader Joe's may or may not have it. When I would get stuff from Trader Joe's, I would try to get things that I couldn't get at a regular store. So, those are some ideas of where you may be able to find it. Kroger, possibly. Festival, possibly Albertsons. Total, most likely, maybe even World Market. And when you do find it, if you're looking for it, give it a try. Like I said, it's highly sessionable. It's low ABV. It's like I said, it says it's not complex. It's a nice, simple beer on par with Miller or Budweiser, Tsingtao, Corona. So nice, easy drinking beer. So I will let you guys go. If you like these rambling, crazy videos, give this a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications as to what's happening next in the world of Nekobat and Stitch and soon to be Lilo, if everything goes well, hit the bell a second time, and you will keep up to date on the insanity that ensues as we move from layer to layer. Or, sorry, I stole that from somebody. My apologies. From abode to abode. There we go. As we move from abode to abode, and hopefully this last one will be the last one, at least for a while. My goal was to get a house before I retire, but that's not happening, so hopefully the next apartment will be the end spot. We shall see. Anyway, if you are imbibing, please drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, which basically means the same thing. Take turns driving the hearse. And make sure the designated Dracula has a chance to imbibe as well. And remember your large umbrella and your 100 SPF for those vampires out there, so you do not turn into a pile of ash. Especially if it's raining, that could really be a messy situation. And as always, please take care of the cryptids of all kinds. Assorted monsters are the rare and unusual type. Did I say shapeshifters? Yes, shapeshifters, cryptids, endangered monsters of all kinds because they need our love and support more than ever at this time. We need to protect them. I love you guys. See you next time.